We're eagerly awaiting the arrival of Bridgerton Season 2. There are so many questions left unanswered. Like, what's the name of Simon and Daphne's newborn son? How could this new addition to their family affect their relationship? Also, could Simon and Daphne be reenacting Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's journey of leaving the royal family? Don't click away, we've got all your answers here. We love the modern twist that showrunner Chris Van Dusen was able to add to the show. His ability to create these young, timeless characters makes them more relatable for the audience to watch and connect to. This is why the cast is so diversified, as they want the show to reflect the real world. The love connection between the Duke and Daphne is something we all wish for. The similarities that the Duke and Daphne share are actually very similar to the ones of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. For starters, they're both a biracial couple. Now, in the show, that's not quite as important because race doesn't play a big part, but for viewers at home, it's meaningful. Especially in times like today, representation is very important. For Prince Harry, learning about systematic discrimination and white privilege became more important when dating Meghan. My upbringing and the system I was brought up in and what I had been exposed to, I wasn't aware of racism to start with, Prince Harry told Oprah. But my God, it doesn't take very long to suddenly become aware of it. To see a royal relationship play out not only in real life, but also on our screens is important. We've seen hard struggles that Meghan has had to deal with in the press that have led them to leave the royal family. Could this also be a storyline for Simon and Daphne? Wouldn't it be nice for Daphne to learn about the struggles Simon went through because of the color of his skin? How much do they really know about each other? Could the gossip queen in the town, Lady Whistledown, push Simon and Daphne over the edge by revealing secrets they never told each other? We've seen how the media can take a toll on people. It impacted Meghan and Harry, and it could do the same to Simon and Daphne. Since Meghan and Harry's dismissal of the royal family, they've both agreed to take on a more revised media approach. The press has always been following the latest news on anything Meghan Markle. It led to paparazzi following her family around. Situations with the press even led Meghan to sue a British tabloid for releasing a personal letter she wrote to her father. Just like Daphne and the Duke, Meghan and Harry kept their relationship secret. Once word got out of their relationship, eyebrows were raised because she was American and divorced. Multiple sites took notice that Meghan had an African-American mother and Caucasian father, resulting in derogatory headlines. Harry's girl is almost straight outta Compton. Gang-scarred home of her mother revealed, so will he be dropping by for tea? Fake headlines accused her of things, and overall, it affected them both mentally. The Daily Mail headlined a story that included crime statistics from Meghan's mother's neighborhood in Los Angeles. The constant attacks on Meghan had to stop. Several days later, Harry took a big step in confirming their relationship by releasing a statement that addressed the offensive comments towards Meghan. He called out the smear on the front page of a national newspaper, the racial undertones of comment pieces, and the outright sexism and racism of social media trolls and web article comments were unacceptable and just plain cruel. Meghan was completely excited to be dating Harry. She says, "When I first met my now husband, my friends were really happy because I was so happy. But my British friends said to me, 'I'm sure he's great, but you shouldn't do it because the British tabloids will destroy your life.'" Could the same thing happen to Daphne? Maybe she will be the next victim Lady Whistledown chooses to attack. Adjoa Ando, who plays Lady Danbury, explains that Season 2 might bring a little bit of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry into the mix. She said that Daphne Bridgerton and Simon Bassett's new life is something like the Sussexes, which is very much true. She goes on by saying, "I really can't say too much, nor would you expect me to, but I guess what we do know is that they're married now. It's a new married life, and they have the baby, so there are all the vagaries of what that is like for young people with a new baby. I mean, Harry and Meghan, what's it like when you have a new baby? How does it affect you when you are a young couple with a new baby?" Meghan and Harry have been the center of many controversies and dramas involving their families, and it sounds like Simon and Daphne may face the same problem. As we've seen from Meghan Markle's interview with Oprah, Meghan talks about some members of the royal institution having a problem with the color of the baby's skin. In Bridgerton, there could have been the problem of the Duke and Daphne having a girl. As we know from the books, Simon and Daphne's firstborn baby was a girl, which could have led to a lot of problems for them in the series if they were to keep it the same. If the family does not have a boy, the family could lose all their money. Simon's backstory is also very open to interpretation. From what we know, Simon and his father had a very rough relationship. Simon was constantly picked on by his father, which ultimately caused him to hate him. He makes a hateful promise to his father, saying he will never have kids. Simon will be the last of his family. Of course, we know that changes, but could there possibly be regret in Season 2 for Simon? The pressure families put on each other can be difficult to deal with. But one thing is for sure, love changes people. If you look at Simon, for example, he is set up from the start and is sure that he will not get married or have kids. Daphne was the only person who could change that for him. After becoming completely obsessed with each other and ultimately left to fall in love, Daphne and Meghan seem to both have changed the men they love. The biggest change of all for Prince Harry and Meghan was leaving the royal family. It took us all by surprise, but Harry always wanted an escape. One of the most precious and admirable moments in the Oprah interview was when Harry admitted to feeling trapped inside his royal family until he found Meghan. He says, "Without question, she saved me." He never saw a way out of this world and never thought he could do so until Meghan changed things for him. Love really does change people. Prince Harry's mother, Princess Diana, had a similar situation to him and Meghan, but she had to go through that on her own. Harry feels lucky to be able to have Meghan by his side every step of the way. Now, to make matters even more similar, could the reason why actor Regé-Jean Page is not returning for Season 2 also serve as a parallel to Prince Harry and Meghan? Yes, it's true. Our handsome Duke will not be returning for the second season of Bridgerton. Prince Harry leaves the royal family, Regé leaves Bridgerton. Could they be any more similar? Who better to share this devastating news than Lady Whistledown herself? On the Bridgerton Instagram account, a farewell post was sent out for the world to see. The post was bittersweet, saying, "We'll miss Simon's presence on screen, but he will always be a part of the Bridgerton family. Daphne will remain a devoted wife and sister, helping her brother navigate the upcoming social season and what it has to offer." Took you by surprise, didn't it? Remember Prince Harry's statement about leaving, which was also posted via Instagram? After many months of reflection and internal discussions, we have chosen to make a transition this year and starting to carve out a progressive new role within this institution. We intend to step back as senior members of the royal family and work to become financially independent while continuing to fully support Her Majesty the Queen. The sad part of this is not seeing how Daphne and the Duke's relationship will play out. Simon was only here for a good time, not a long time. Regé says, "One of the things that is different about this genre is that the audience knows the arc completes. They come in knowing that, so you can tie people in emotional knots because they have that reassurance that we're going to come out and we're going to have the marriage and the baby." One of the producers of the show, Shonda Rhimes, also took the time to share her appreciation for the Duke on her Instagram. She posted a picture of him from the set, captioned, "Remember, the Duke is never gone. He's just waiting to be binge-watched all over again." She finished with the hashtag Shondaland men on Netflix are forever. We've invested so much of our time watching and rewatching this love story, they can't just take him away. Here's hoping for a cameo in future episodes. Fingers crossed. It's sad to see him leave, but we're left to wonder if the number of viewers will drastically change without having the Duke on the show. Bridgerton has reached a total of about 82 million views, the most watched of any series on Netflix. It's rare to see a lead character go, but remember in the books, he's only a lead character in Daphne's story. If you love something, you have to set it free. But good news, everyone, we'll still be seeing Regé really soon. Regé recently wrapped filming on the Russo brothers' Netflix spy thriller The Gray Man, starring Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans. He is next set to star in a new project, Dungeons & Dragons, taking the lead role in a new film adaptation for Paramount. At least we know this isn't the last we'll see of our handsome Duke. Are you surprised by all the similarities Daphne and Simon share with Meghan and Harry? Are you shocked to see Regé-Jean Page leave Bridgerton? How do you think the show will differ without him? Don't forget to tell us your thoughts in the comments. See you next time!